How's it guys? Welcome back to another tackle talk and tip. Today we're going to be going through the Haywire twist. So what you're going to need some fishing wire. This is AFW American fishing wire. On the back here it gives you a nice demonstration on how to do it, but it's going to run through it. It seems like a lot of people do struggle with this. You're also going to need your hook or whatever you're going to be tying it to. This is just a normal hoodlum I'll be using for now. And then I use this really handy little tool. So what it has is it's got a round edge and a cut out piece on the bottom. So I'm not sure if you can see that. But what it basically does is just by grabbing the wire, it automatically forms a nice loop for you. And then the last thing I use is just a normal pair of pliers. I just find I get a better grip with this and I get a neater knot. Okay. So on the back of this AFW page or sleeve, it shows you how to do the Haywire twist. It first starts off with 5 wraps at 90 degrees, where you wrap the 2 pieces of wire at 90 degrees around each other, not one wire around the other one. That's the most important part of the Haywire twist. That's where all of the strength comes from. And then the tight wraps at the end is literally just to finish off the knot. So what you need to start off by doing is making a loop. You don't need a massive loop, just a nice small one, and leave about 6 or 7 centimeters of wire left on your extra bit. All right. So over here, I just pinch down and it pulls around nicely. Just finish the loop. You can see there, but now I've got my loop, nice and neat. Then I feed my hook onto it. All right, got my hook on, and now I use my pliers to grab the excess piece of wire. So the important thing is that you want these 2 wires to be at 90 degrees to each other. All of your strength comes from the 90-degree wraps. You want to wrap the wires into each other and not the one wire around the other one. Others just going to pull loose. So what I do is I get my plier and I grab that wires, making sure that they're locked at 90 degrees, and I just turn. So you're going to do 4 or 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, making sure they're at 90 degrees. And with my last one, I'm going to wrap this that is perpendicular to the other wire. Right, and all what that allows me to do now is for my last twists, just to finish it off. So these last couple of twists where you're wrapping your short end around your long piece of wire, that just is to finish the knot off. It adds no strength at all. So this I normally about do 3 or 4 times. I do 1, 2. I'm going to make sure that they're right up against each other. 3, 4. Right. So here we've got a really nice, neat Haywire twist. So now a lot of people try and cut it off, but the best way to do it is to actually kink it off. So I'm going to show you guys how to kink it off. It's quite an easy concept once you've got it, but if you haven't got it, it's quite a difficult concept. All right. So what you want to do is you want to get the short end behind the knot. You don't want it in front of it, otherwise it's not going to work. And we're going to bend this 90 degrees up at about 2 or 3 centimeters from your knot. So bend it up 90 degrees. Okay. So you can see over here, we've got our short end and it's going up 90 degrees. Then you want to use this part, this upgoing part, as a lever to twist it, with this corner going up first. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend it up and then twist it around, and then it will just pop off like that. And what that allows you to have is a super smooth finish. You can never ever cut it off as close as you can bending off. Then all I do is I just straighten out nicely, and there we're left with an absolutely perfect haywire twist knot.